Yo, did you get flashed okay?
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Vasily Lomachenko. He's 5'6" tall, weighing in at an even 130 pounds. That's a lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 65 inches. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7", 135 pounds even. That's the lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 74 inches.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face,
there can only be one Lomachenko. Ukraine. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because
So here we go. Should be a good one. He threw a punch and just got countered. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Beautiful counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Lomachenko is buzzed. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Well done with that counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Incredible work rate. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Perfect counter shot. A perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Quick punch scores. Lucky that hook didn't score. That counter shot lands. Nice. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Only catching air with that hook. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell sometimes.
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. The right hook misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Looking to land the hook. He misses with that straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. Lomachenko in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot...
On to the 6th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punching. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
There's a counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Those counterpunches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You bet.
Great. I love that. I love that.
And there's the bell for round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Couldn't land that jab. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Counter punch right up the middle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Lomachenko in trouble. We don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
There's the bell to start round 8. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Nice counter punch. Just misses with the right uppercut. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. A big whiff with the right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a